Baker is with you, 1,000%.
Things were like before. I totally get it.
I totally get it. My son, he can't even grow up women's breasts right now. Like, he can't go out. He can't go and sexually harass women. It's ridiculous. It's not right. I mean, what the fuck you want me to say? I'm a fucking podcast host, okay? I mean, I'm not actually Jesus. Sometimes I fucking wonder. Good God. Oh, what else is going on?
Big protest at your buddy Charlie's place. Well, it was big enough in the middle of it was big enough to make him feel uncomfortable, I would think.
Well, big day today is, well, as you're listening to it today.
Staying in.
They'll make the big announcement. I suspect it'll be, I think this is when it's going to get ugly in Massachusetts. I went out of the way to record a video on Friday. Went viral. Almost 4 billion views. Where I just said, this is, I laid out on the show. It's insane. So we'll see what happens. My guess is he will do a couple of small things, but nothing's going to change.
I thought I already saw reports that it was going to be June 1st.
Well, I saw some, though, where some were saying maybe like certain construction things will be able to open.
Yeah.
See, this is the great thing. There's all kinds of certainty about the future, which businesses love.
Oh, that's what I mean. And this guy is just, it's just incredible. So we'll see. And
what are we going to do?
I may make an appearance at Charlie Baker press. What time? Do we know what time his press conference is tomorrow?
No, and what I'm being told is that it might be virtual.
Why is that?
For this big announcement, he might not be taking questions from the people. So I watched Friday's press conference, and I always used to make fun of the sports. I was just talking to an old friend of mine driving in here for a while. I used to host a show with him, and we were talking about how I thought the sports media were a bunch of pussies in Boston. The political media makes those guys look like fucking, it's just unbelievable. They don't ask him anything. Well, it explains his 80% approval rating.
I guess when you ask him the smallest question, he gets super sensitive. Super sensitive. Matt Cronin would call it sensy. Very sensitive. And I'm like, Whaley actually has to answer real questions. When tomorrow, if he does this, people are going to get fucking pissed. This approval rating. Have you ever got one of these calls in your life?
I've never gotten
Who are they calling? Who are they calling?
Cambridge.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't, 85. Now, I think if you get a call and there's a pandemic going on, the natural thing to say is you want to say that the leader's doing a good job. Like Bush's approval rating was after 9/11 was through the roof.
Yeah.
The first President Bush after the Gulf War, the highest approval rating of any president at any point in history. Since it was like 96% or something. He lost 3 years later or whatever. But when things like that are going on, your natural thing is because you don't want to seem like an asshole. And in some ways, Baker has done a good job. And in some ways, it's just ridiculous. And right now, it's not even so much, I don't want to do Baker for an hour, but it's not so much, we're not doing an hour, but it's not so much the Baker has his plan. It's that he's fucking waiting until the last second to tell these people.
Like it's some big mystery. Like there's going to be some big reveal on Monday. Like businesses need to expect something in the future to plan. They can't just be like, all right, now businesses beginning with an odd number can start.
I mean, as a tone, from one tone deaf rich asshole to another. Like when I see Baker, do you have the sound from Friday's press conference?
Well, he feels our pain. Yeah.
I mean, when they ask him this and you give an answer like this, you must. Like I think of people who own, barbershops or salons or bookstores or little clothing stores or fucking run a karate place or whatever, who are actually worried about paying their fucking bills, their mortgages, and they're looking at kids who they can't fucking feed. And you have this guy who, as Mike dug out the other day, one of the great investigative journalists of all time.
Yeah, damn right.
He made $1.7 million a year, right?
Yes.
So, and that's, by the way, that's pre-bonuses and stuff when he was at Pilgrim, right? Is that where he was?
Yeah, Harvard Pilgrim.
I would say some years he was making $4 or $5 million.
Yeah.
I mean,
easy.
Well, I also liked, did I not get something? I enjoyed the title of that article, by the way. It's like, can we just stop digging into Charlie?
Was that what it was? Yeah. Well, he's a Democrat. And I mean, there was actually a Globe story today. It was hilarious, but I'll look it up. But here's Baker. So, I mean, just in case you're listening and you've been furloughed or if you lost your job, and I understand you're getting some unemployment right now. Maybe you don't want that. Maybe it's not enough. Maybe you're fucking scared. Maybe you're like, I'm not going to get a job again. The world is changing. Baker is with you, 1,000%.
And I think the frustration that people feel about wanting to see something more like what things were like before, I totally get it. I totally get it. I would love to be able to, there's so many things I would like to, this Friday night, my wife and I usually take a walk down the street and go to one of the local restaurants. That's what we do on Friday nights.
Whoa.
We don't do that anymore.
Oh, I totally get it. I totally get it.
Step by step.
The terror, the pain that this man is enduring.
I totally get it. My son, he can't even grow up women's breasts right now. Like he can't go out. He can't go sexually harass women. It's ridiculous. It's not right.
You know, they're saying they're going to be spacing him out on planes going forward, so he might never grow up again.
That's true. I mean, those poor fishermen and their kids, they can't even work right now, probably, right? It's not right.
I go out and grab a cup of Java just like you folks.
I know what you're feeling. I know guys who get, that guy who's about to fucking hang himself because he's got literally no money left in the bank. Look, my wife and I, what's his wife's name?
Mrs. Baker.
Whatever her name is, fine. We don't get to go to our favorite Thai place on Friday night and, sample. I mean, Jesus Christ, you tone-deaf fuckwad.
The regular
He hasn't
Joe,
seen a
wearing his
raw
hard
bar
hat.
in 8 weeks.
God. Jesus. AJ hasn't seen the titty bar in 8 weeks. It's favorite night's amateur night because they don't really know what the rules are, It's his
My
favorite.
son on a Friday night just goes to a strip club.
He does,
Harasses
yeah.
a few lit.
He
We
likes
can't do that now. So
Can't
the Baker family gets it.
Can't even go on a plane. He went on a plane the other day. He told me, texted me, no tits. It's all guys.
You would think he would have a better prepared, canned feel your pain moment. Why not just make up a story? Like, you went and saw those fishermen again, and they're hanging on the edge.
How about this for an answer? How about this? I'm really wealthy. I've been taking a pay cut. I actually I feel bad. I have no concept of what these people are going through. They're going through way more than I could ever comprehend. And I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying to protect you long term.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, it's the truth.
Kirk for president. For
Vice
governor.
president, as I
Well,
see.
I think people are attaching nefarious things to Baker here. I don't think that's the case.
Oh, he's just incompetent.
Yeah, I think he likes the fact that you can do this. This is a Twitter pandemic. So now no one's going to really tweet anything. The blue check marks, they're all going to say what a great, steady job he's doing.
Right.
You got guys like this idiot Conley. Did you reach out to him?
Yes, I did.
Where is he? Did he respond?
He has not responded, no.
I mean, he was like, who's never again probably had a job in his life. And he's like, yeah, everyone should stay in until July or something. Well, okay.